933 Daltons. Burn that number into your memory. It's the reason castor oil has failed you every single night. Human skin blocks anything above 500 Daltons. Castor oil sits at 933, nearly double. So every time you smeared it on your face, it sat on dead surface cells. Trapped bacteria, clogged pores, suffocated your skin while you slept thinking you were repairing it. Not one drop crossed into living tissue. Not once. In all those wasted months. And you blamed your age instead of the bottle. 76-year-old woman, my patient. I touched her cheek and stopped mid-sentence. Skin tighter than patients 20 years younger in my waiting room. No fillers, no lasers, no dermatologist since 2014. Castor oil every night for 9 years, never alone, not once. She mixes it with 6 oils. Exact ratios, compounds that crack castor oil's molecular weight below 500 and force it past the dead layer into the dermis, where collagen rebuilds, where elastin reforms, where wrinkles actually start and actually reverse. Her face wasn't coated in oil, it was regenerating from underneath. At 76, $180 billion, the skincare industry, selling $300 creams that sit on dead skin and never reach the layer that wrinkles. Your aging face funds their earnings. Your confusion is their entire business plan. They need castor oil to keep failing you. Stay locked in for oil number 3, because it triples castor oil's penetration depth, and no skincare brand alive will ever put it on a label. Every source is sitting in the description below. Quick thing before we start. Drop your age and the country you're watching from in the comments. I read and answer every single one myself. Now, let's start with oil number 6. This one shatters castor oil's molecular barrier and drives it into living skin before your head touches the pillow. Number 6. Tamanu oil. Most people have never heard of tamanu oil, and that is exactly why it belongs on this list. This dark green oil comes from the nut of the Calophyllum enophyllum tree, which grows in Southeast Asia and the Pacific Islands. For centuries, Polynesian healers used it to treat burns, scars, and damaged skin, long before modern science could explain why it worked so well. Now we know. Tamanu oil contains a unique compound called calophyllolide, which is a powerful anti-inflammatory agent that you will not find in any other plant oil on the planet. It also contains delta-tocotrienol, a rare form of vitamin E that is 40 to 60 times more potent as an antioxidant than regular vitamin E. That matters because oxidative stress from sun exposure and pollution is one of the biggest reasons collagen breaks down as you age. A study published in the International Journal of Cosmetic Science tested tamanu oil on human skin cells and found that it increased cell regeneration by 92% compared to untreated cells. Think about that for a second. Nearly double the rate of new skin cell production. When you mix tamanu oil with castor oil, something incredible happens. The ricinoleic acid in castor oil acts as a natural penetration enhancer. It loosens the lipid barrier of your skin just enough to let the calophyllolide and antioxidants from tamanu oil sink in much deeper than they ever could on their own. The castor oil essentially becomes a delivery vehicle, carrying all of tamanu's healing compounds straight to the dermis. To prepare this blend at home, you want a ratio of 3 parts castor oil to 1 part tamanu oil. Warm the mixture slightly between your palms before applying it. This gentle heat opens up your pores and improves absorption even further. Apply it to clean, slightly damp skin right after washing your face at night. Damp skin absorbs oil up to 10 times better than dry skin. Massage it in using upward circular motions for about 2 minutes, focusing on areas where wrinkles are deepest like the forehead, around the eyes, and the nasolabial folds. Leave it on overnight and wash it off in the morning. Within 3 to 4 weeks of consistent use, you should start noticing your skin looks smoother, more even-toned, and those fine lines around your eyes start softening. A 2015 study in the journal Lipids in Health and Disease also confirmed that tamanu oil significantly accelerates wound healing and scar fading, which means it is not just preventing new damage, but actively repairing old damage too. For seniors dealing with age spots and uneven texture alongside wrinkles, this oil pulls double duty. The key is consistency. Use it every single night without skipping and let it build up in your skin over time. But tamanu oil is just the starting point, because the next oil on our list takes collagen protection to a completely different level. Number 5. Marula oil. If you have never tried marula oil on your skin, you are missing out on one of Africa's best-kept beauty secrets. This golden oil is pressed from the nuts of the marula tree, which grows wild across southern and eastern Africa. What makes marula oil special is its incredibly high concentration of oleic acid, which makes up nearly 78% of its total fatty acid profile. Oleic acid is a monounsaturated omega-9 fatty acid that mimics the natural oils your skin already produces. That is why it absorbs so fast and never leaves that sticky or greasy feeling that heavier oils do. But the real story here is the antioxidant power. A study from the University of Pretoria found that marula oil contains 60% more antioxidants than argan oil and 4 times the vitamin C content of an orange on a weight-for-weight basis. Vitamin C is absolutely essential for collagen synthesis. Without it, your body literally cannot produce new collagen. It is a required cofactor in the enzymatic process that builds collagen fibers. So when your skin is starved of vitamin C, collagen production grinds to a halt. Research published in the journal Nutrients in 2017 showed that topical application of vitamin C-rich compounds increased procollagen synthesis by up to 8 times in aged human skin cells. That is not a small number. That is a massive boost in your skin's ability to rebuild itself from the inside out. When you combine marula oil with castor oil, the results are amplified because the castor oil drives those antioxidants deeper, while the oleic acid in marula oil ensures your skin barrier stays strong and hydrated. A healthy skin barrier holds moisture in and keeps irritants out, which creates the perfect environment for collagen regeneration to happen. The ideal ratio for this blend is 2 parts castor oil to 1 part marula oil. Apply it exactly the same way as the tamanu blend, on clean, damp skin at night with a gentle upward massage. For maximum benefits, add 2 drops of the mixture to your neck and chest area as well. Most people forget that the neck and décolletage age just as fast as the face, sometimes even faster because the skin there is thinner and has fewer oil glands. A clinical study from the Journal of Ethnopharmacology showed that participants who used marula oil topically for 28 days experienced a 21% improvement in skin elasticity and a significant reduction in transepidermal water loss. That means the skin was holding on to moisture better, staying plumper, and resisting the formation of new wrinkles. For seniors especially, this matters because aging skin loses its ability to retain water, and dehydration makes every wrinkle look 10 times deeper than it actually is. Marula oil fights that on multiple fronts at once, delivering hydration, antioxidant protection, and collagen-building nutrients all in a single drop. Now, if marula oil impressed you, wait until you hear about the next one, because this oil has a compound that scientists are calling a natural alternative to retinol. Before we roll on, hit like and make sure you're subscribed. The next part might surprise you. Number 4. Bakuchiol oil. You have probably heard dermatologists say that retinol is the gold standard for anti-aging, and they are right. Retinol has decades of research behind it proving it boosts collagen, speeds up cell turnover, and fades wrinkles. But here is the problem. Retinol is brutal on aging skin. It causes redness, peeling, dryness, and irritation, especially for seniors whose skin is already thin and sensitive. That is where bakuchiol comes in. Bakuchiol is a plant-based compound extracted from the seeds of the Psoralea corallifolia plant, which has been used in Ayurvedic and Chinese medicine for thousands of years. A landmark study published in the British Journal of Dermatology in 2019 compared bakuchiol directly against retinol in a 12-week double-blind clinical trial. The results were remarkable. Both groups showed significant reduction in wrinkle depth, pigmentation, and overall photo damage. But here is the critical difference. The retinol group reported significantly more scaling, stinging, and irritation, while the bakuchiol group reported zero adverse side effects. Zero. That means you get the same collagen-boosting, wrinkle-fading benefits without any of the pain. The study measured wrinkle surface area and found that bakuchiol reduced it by 20% in just 12 weeks. Researchers also found that bakuchiol upregulates type I and type II collagen gene expression, which are the two most important types of collagen for skin firmness and elasticity. When you mix bakuchiol oil with castor oil, you create a powerhouse blend that delivers retinol-like results through a completely different and gentler biological pathway. The castor oil enhances penetration while also providing its own anti-inflammatory benefits through ricinoleic acid, which calms any underlying inflammation that accelerates collagen breakdown. To prepare this blend, use a ratio of 4 parts castor oil to 1 part bakuchiol oil, because bakuchiol is quite concentrated and a little goes a long way. Apply it at night after cleansing, and you can use it every single day without needing to build up tolerance like you would with retinol. This makes it perfect for seniors who have tried retinol products in the past and had to stop because their skin could not handle it. A follow-up study in 2020 published in the International Journal of Cosmetic Science confirmed that bakuchiol also inhibits matrix metalloproteinases, which are enzymes that actively destroy existing collagen in your skin. So it is not just building new collagen, but simultaneously protecting the collagen you already have from being broken down. That two-pronged approach is exactly what aging skin needs. For the best results, apply 4 to 5 drops of the blend to your face and neck every evening, and give it at least 6 to 8 weeks before judging the results, because collagen remodeling is a slow biological process that takes time. That is already a game changer, but the oil coming up next contains a fatty acid so rare that only one plant on Earth produces it in meaningful amounts. Number 3. Pomegranate seed oil. Pomegranate seed oil is one of the most underrated anti-aging oils in existence, and it contains something that no other oil on this list can offer. It is called punicic acid, an omega-5 conjugated fatty acid that is found almost exclusively in pomegranate seeds. No other commercially available plant oil contains a significant amount of this compound. A study published in the Journal of Medicinal Food found that punicic acid has antioxidant activity that is 6 times stronger than standard vitamin E. But what really got researchers excited was a 2014 study in the journal Biochemistry that showed punicic acid stimulates keratinocyte proliferation by 35%, while simultaneously reducing inflammation markers by nearly 50%. Keratinocytes are the primary cells in your outer skin layer, and when they regenerate faster, your skin looks fresher, smoother, and more youthful. But the deeper magic happens in the dermis. Researchers at the University of Michigan found that pomegranate seed extract increased type I procollagen synthesis in human skin fibroblasts by 30% after just 48 hours of exposure. Type I collagen makes up 80% of all the collagen in your skin, so boosting its production has the most visible impact on wrinkle reduction and skin firmness. Pomegranate seed oil also contains high levels of ellagic acid, which is a polyphenol that protects against UV-induced collagen destruction. A study in experimental dermatology showed that ellagic acid reduced collagen breakdown from UV exposure by 50%, making it essentially a natural internal sunscreen for your collagen fibers. When you combine pomegranate seed oil with castor oil, the thick castor oil acts as an occlusive layer that locks the punicic acid and ellagic acid against your skin for hours, giving them more time to penetrate and do their work. The ideal blend ratio is 3 parts castor oil to 1 part pomegranate seed oil. Warm the mixture between your palms and press it gently into your skin rather than rubbing, because pressing creates less friction and reduces the risk of tugging on delicate aging skin. Focus especially on the under eye area, where the skin is thinnest and collagen loss shows up first. Use this blend 5 to 7 nights per week for best results. A 2016 clinical trial in the Journal of Cosmetic Dermatology tested a pomegranate-based topical formulation on 30 women aged 45 to 65 and found that after 6 weeks, skin elasticity improved by 24% and wrinkle depth decreased by 18%. The participants also reported their skin felt significantly firmer and more hydrated. For seniors dealing with both wrinkles and sun damage, pomegranate seed oil addresses both root causes at the same time, making it one of the most efficient oils you can add to your castor oil routine. Pomegranate seed oil is powerful on its own, but the next oil we are going to talk about comes from one of the harshest environments on Earth and has a nutrient profile unlike anything else. Number 2. Sea buckthorn oil. Sea buckthorn oil comes from the bright orange berries of the Hippophae plant, which grows in the freezing mountain regions of the Himalayas, Siberia, and northern China. This plant survives in some of the most brutal climates on the planet, and it does so by packing its berries with an extraordinary concentration of nutrients. Sea buckthorn oil contains over 190 bioactive compounds, making it one of the most nutritionally dense plant oils ever studied. What sets it apart for anti-aging is its incredibly rare omega-7 content, also known as palmitoleic acid. Most plant oils contain omega-3, 6, and 9, but almost none contain omega-7. Your skin naturally produces palmitoleic acid, but production drops dramatically after age 40. A study published in the Journal of Lipid Research found that palmitoleic acid plays a critical role in maintaining the integrity of cell membranes and supporting the signaling pathways that trigger collagen production. When these pathways weaken, collagen output drops and wrinkles deepen. Supplementing with topical omega-7 essentially refuels a system that has been running on empty. But it does not stop there. A 2018 study in the journal Molecules analyzed sea buckthorn oil and found that it contains 10 times more vitamin C than an equivalent amount of orange juice, along with significant amounts of vitamin A, vitamin E, and beta-carotene. All 4 of these nutrients are directly involved in collagen synthesis and skin repair. Researchers at the Chinese Academy of Sciences conducted a clinical trial where participants applied sea buckthorn oil topically for 8 weeks. The results showed a 32% increase in skin hydration, a 27% improvement in elasticity, and a measurable reduction in fine line depth across all participants. When blended with castor oil, the thick consistency of castor helps slow the absorption of sea buckthorn, allowing its 190 bioactive compounds to release gradually over several hours instead of all at once. This slow release effect means your skin gets a sustained dose of nutrients throughout the night. The best ratio is 3 parts castor oil to 1 part sea buckthorn oil. Be aware that sea buckthorn oil has a strong orange tint, so always apply it at night and use a towel on your pillow you do not mind staining. Apply it generously to your face, neck, and the backs of your hands, which are another area where collagen loss shows up early and often. A 2020 review in the journal Antioxidants compiled data from 14 separate studies and concluded that sea buckthorn oil is one of the most effective natural agents for combating skin aging due to its unique combination of omega-7, antioxidants, and vitamins, working in synergy rather than isolation. Sea buckthorn oil is extraordinary, but the number 1 oil on this list has more clinical evidence behind it than all the others combined, and the results are nothing short of incredible. Number 1. Rosehip seed oil. This is it. The single most powerful oil you can mix with castor oil for collagen regeneration and wrinkle reduction. Rosehip seed oil is cold-pressed from the seeds of the Rosa canina or Rosa machata plant, and it has been the subject of more dermatological research than any other natural plant oil in the anti-aging space. The reason is simple. Rosehip seed oil naturally contains trans-retinoic acid, which is the bioactive form of vitamin A that your skin can use immediately without needing to convert it. This is the same compound found in prescription-strength retinoids like tretinoin, except it occurs naturally in this oil at a concentration gentle enough for daily use. A 2015 randomized controlled trial published in Clinical Interventions in Aging studied 46 participants aged 35 to 65 who applied rosehip seed oil to their faces twice daily for 8 weeks. The results were staggering. Wrinkle depth decreased by 45%, skin moisture levels increased by 40%, and overall photoaging scores improved significantly across every single participant. No other natural oil has produced those kinds of numbers in a controlled clinical setting, but that is only part of the story. Rosehip seed oil also contains extremely high levels of linoleic acid and alpha-linolenic acid, which are omega-6 and omega-3 fatty acids that are essential for cell membrane repair and reducing chronic inflammation. A 2017 study in the International Journal of Molecular Sciences found that these fatty acids downregulate the NF-κB inflammatory pathway by 38%, which is critical because chronic low-grade inflammation, sometimes called inflammaging, is now considered the primary driver of collagen destruction in people over 50. By calming that inflammation, rosehip seed oil creates the biological conditions that allow collagen synthesis to resume at a much higher rate. When combined with castor oil, the partnership is exceptional. Castor oil drives the trans-retinoic acid deeper into the dermis, while rosehip's lighter consistency balances out the heaviness of castor oil, making the blend more comfortable and wearable on the skin. The ideal ratio is equal parts, 1:1, castor oil to rosehip seed oil. Apply 5 to 6 drops of this blend to your face, neck, and chest area every night on clean, damp skin. Massage it in for 2 to 3 minutes using gentle upward and outward strokes. You can also use this blend in the morning under sunscreen, because unlike synthetic retinol products, rosehip seed oil does not increase photosensitivity. A 2018 study from the University of Chile confirmed that rosehip seed oil actually provides mild photoprotective effects, meaning it helps shield your skin from UV damage. For maximum collagen-boosting results, commit to using this blend consistently for a minimum of 8 weeks, which is exactly the time frame used in the clinical trial that produced that 45% wrinkle reduction. So there you have it. 6 incredible oils that transform ordinary castor oil from a basic moisturizer into a true anti-aging treatment. Let us quickly recap what you have learned today. Tamanu oil brings unmatched cell regeneration power. Marula oil floods your skin with antioxidants and vitamin C. Bakuchiol delivers retinol-level results without any of the irritation. Pomegranate seed oil provides the ultra-rare punicic acid that no other oil contains. Buckthorn oil replenishes your skin with over 190 bioactive compounds, including the hard-to-find omega-7. And rosehip seed oil sits at the very top with clinical proof that it reduces wrinkle depth by 45% in just 8 weeks. The secret was never about using castor oil alone. It was always about what you mix it with. Each of these oils targets a different mechanism of skin aging, from oxidative stress to inflammation to collagen breakdown to dehydration. When you combine them strategically with castor oil as your base, you create a comprehensive anti-aging system that addresses every single root cause of wrinkles and sagging skin. You do not need expensive serums. You do not need painful procedures. You just need the right knowledge and the right oils. Start with whichever blend speaks to you most. Stay consistent for at least 8 weeks, and I promise you will be amazed at what you see in the mirror. Your skin has an incredible ability to repair itself at any age. All you have to do is give it the right tools. If you found this video helpful, please hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a new video. Thank you so much for watching.